What's up guys? Today we're doing a math concepts video and this one's going to be about GCDs and LCMs. If you don't know, GCD basically stands for greatest common denominator, but it's more commonly said as GCF, which is greatest common factor. So basically it's the largest number that is a factor of two numbers. To find the GCF, you need two numbers. It's the same for an LCD, except an LCD is the least common least common divisor, which is basically the smallest number that divides two numbers. So firstly, let's just look at an example here. What does that mean? We see that let's take 10 and 12. The GCF of 10 and 12 is the largest number that divides both of them, which here is actually 2. Because let's see here, 2, it divides both 10 and 12, right? If we take 3, it divides 12, but not 10. 4 divides 12, but not 10. 5 divides 10, but not 12. 6 divides 12, but not 10. And after this, we are too large to divide either of the numbers. So it's actually 2. And the LCD is the smallest number that divides both of these. And here, it's basically 60. So 60. Because basically we see let's go with the 10 table. So 10 doesn't divide, 12 doesn't go into 10. 20, 12 doesn't go into 20. 30, 12 doesn't go into 30. 40, 12 does not go into 40. And 50, 12 doesn't go into 50. But 60, yes, 12 goes into 60. So that's the smallest number that that can be divided by both 10 and 12. So let's just look at how to find them. First, going back to our example of 10 and 12, we have to do prime factorization. So for 10, what we do in prime factorization is we make a little L like that. Then we go 2, and then we basically look at the smallest prime number that we can divide it by. A prime number is a number that is basically the smallest number you can have. After that, if you try to divide by it, you can only divide that number by itself and 1. That's true for 2 here. So if we divide 10 by 2, we get 5. And 5 is also a prime number, so we can't go any further. Now let's factorize 12. So if we factorize 12 here, oh, you got it right on the inside of the L. My bad. So if we write a little 12 here, the smallest thing we can divide it by is 2. Then we get 6, again 2, and now we have 3. So the prime factorization of 12 is 2, 2, 3. To find the GCF, we just take whatever they have in common, basically. So we see, whatever they have in common. So 10 has a 2. 12 also has a 2. So we take these 2's. And we put 1, 2 down. 12 has a 5. 10 has a 5. 12 doesn't have a 5. So we can't include the 5 if we're trying to find the GCF. We go through all of them, we see 10 doesn't have any more of any of these. So the final GCF is 2. To find the LCD or LCM, least common divisor, least common multiple, we do a similar thing, except we take whatever we can get. So here, we have 1, 2, 2 2's. So 10 has 1, 2, so we need that 1, 2. So basically, we take the minimum for each number. So we see, once we take 2 2's, if we take 2 2's from 12, then 10 also has a 2, so it's okay. We don't need to take that 2 from 10. So we have 2 times 2. Then we need that 5. Then we need that 3. which basically equals 60. That might seem a little complicated. I did not do a very good job of explaining that, but as you grow more experienced, it'll get easier to do. But here's a really quick way to find the GCD and LCM. GCF and LCD. A really quick way to do it is take the numbers 360 and, I don't know, say 40. So here we put an L on both of them, and we find the smallest thing that divides both of them. So here we basically have 2. So we can put a 180 down here and a 20 down here. If we do it again, we get 2, 90, 10. We can do it again. We get 2, right? We get a 45 and a 5. And we can do it one last time with 5, and this time we get a 9 and a 1. So basically, our GCF here is these numbers. Wait. Yeah, these numbers. These numbers multiplied together, which is 2 times 2 times 2 times 5, which basically equals 40. So our GCF here is 40. It's the largest thing that divides both of them. And our LCM is all of these numbers multiplied together. So that's just 40 times 9, which equals 360. So the largest thing that divides both of them, the smallest thing that divides both of them, that is divisible by both of them, is 360. So so that's a useful way to find them. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any suggestions, just leave them in the comments. If you like the video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more of these videos, subscribe.